This portion of the CU podcast is brought to you by Manscaped. Father's Day is just around the corner, and our friends at Manscaped are here to ensure all the father figures are looking great out there in June with Manscaped's Performance Package 4.0. This isn't a dad joke. Treat him and yourself and join the 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with its exclusive offer. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code CU podcast at manscaped.com.
Manscaped is designed with fathers in mind, and the Performance Package 4.0 is here just in time for your pops' special day. Inside this package, you'll find their Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, Crop Preserver ball deodorant, Crop Reviver toner, performance boxer briefs, and a travel bag to hold all those goodies. The Lawnmower 4.0 will be the official MVP of Father's Day. Their 4th generation trimmer features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology. The Lawnmower 4.0 is waterproof and also has a 400K LED spotlight he needs for that more precise shave. Does your dad use the same trimmer for his body and face? Let's throw that out the window and give him the upgrade he deserves. But wait, there's more. Manscaped just launched their brand new Boxers 2.0 that are, dare I say, the best boxers ever. We all know dads love their comfort. With summer just around the corner, the Boxers 2.0 are here to save every father from the uncomfortable heat. These new boxers are packed with revolutionary features, including the jewel pouch, designed to cradle his boys in their own special space. This right here is a game changer. Dads, buy this for yourself. Sons, buy this for you and your dad. Ladies, buy this for your man. And dog daddies, you deserve this treat too.
Get 20% off and free shipping with the code CUPodcast at manscaped.com. That's 20% off free shipping at manscaped.com with the code CUPodcast. Trust me, his dad bod will thank you. Or maybe yours. Ian, you're a Genesis fan.
I am.
And we were prescient on the podcast last week. We
sure were.
We had a voice message asking if the mini game consoles that have come out in the past years, like the Super Nintendo Mini, PlayStation Mini, Turbo Mini, would they be valuable in the future? And one of the things we said is a company like Sega could put out another one whenever they wanted to make money on this. They can keep remaking these. And then 2 days later, after we record, they announced they're coming out with the Mega Drive
Mini 2.
Mini 2.
So this has not been announced for U.S. release yet, which is why we're using the Mega Drive.
But it will.
It's a slightly different silk screen on the plastic. They'll definitely do it.
A different box.
So they announced it during a live stream that they did on their YouTube channel. The interesting thing, I think the big selling point of this one is that it will include Sega CD games on there as well. So they announced a preliminary list of, I think, 10 games that are going to be on there. Virtua Racing, Bonanza Brothers, Shining in the Darkness, Thunder Force 4.
And here we go. Are you ready?
Sorry, Sonic trailer.
Magical Tarurudo. I don't know that one. Fantasy Zone. And then this is the interesting stuff for me. At least right now for CD, they have announced Sylphied, Shining Force CD, Sonic CD, Mansion of Hidden Souls, and Popful Mail. Popful Mail is exciting because if we get that over here, there is a Western translation of it. Popful Mail is very exciting, very expensive, very expensive.
What's that going for nowadays?
I don't think it's as much as some of the other ones, but it's still up there.
I'm gonna guess $800. I don't know, but I'm gonna guess that because when I bought it, it was expensive.
It's
like 500.
500.
Okay.
I think what people, that one never climbed the climb that so many others climbed.
Well, buy it now is 700. So.
Okay. What this, I think, has people hoping for and some people excited about, especially because Konami has not been shy to license, is I think people want Snatcher. If this lands Snatcher, you're going to have people, including myself, buying it simply
for an easier way to play
have an official a version of Snatcher to play. That's easy.
Snatcher's over 1,000. I don't have to look it up. I know it's over 1,000 at this point.
Oh yeah, it is. I think it's like 1,300.
Yeah.
Last time I checked.
That's gone up. That's like tripled in value the past like 4 or 5 years.
So that's interesting to me. And then in terms of the last time they released one of these, the first Mega Drive Mini or Genesis Mini.
Was that 2 years ago or 3?
I want to say 2.
It was end of 19, early 20. It was like early 20.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll look that up real quick.
Trying to think of when I got that review unit.
I'll show that real quick. I forgot to get that out. September 2019.
So, the last time they did this, they released a silly accessories pack that you could buy that basically made the tower.
In Japan, yes.
Yeah, it's a Sega CD Model 1 that you can put your mini Genesis on, and then it comes with a 32X that you can place on top of it with a Sonic the Hedgehog cartridge.
Yes.
So this time around, not to be outdone, they're releasing a mini version of the side saddle model of the Sega
Sega
CD2.
Genesis 2.
Yeah, the Sega
Mega
CD2.
Drive 2, CD2, where it goes on the side.
Yep.
And also, they're going to include the spacer in case you had the Model 1, because they had like the different spacer things.
Really?
Yeah. That's because this is basically what it is. I have the US version, which did not come out here. It was only given to influencers. So this was, it's dusty, sorry. You got the 32X. You got the carts there. Obviously, there's nothing in them. They're just plastic. And then you have the Sega CD in the bottom. So there you go, Sega CD. So this one is going to have the tray's going to come up on the Model 2. They said that because they said, if you translate it to English, it's funny because it's like, it was non-functional, the Model 1, but so you're going to be able to get the tray up, and they're going to have I think it was a Sonic CD, a mini Sonic CD. And
Yes.
like you said, it's going to come with the Virtua, the Virtua Racer oversized cart.
Yes.
Mega Drive 1. Mm-hmm. That you can just put in the 32X on top of it just for shits and giggles.
So they announced that, like I said, on the YouTube stream. It will launch with 50 games from both the original Mega Drive and Mega Drive CD, along with ports of arcade games. Interesting. And something Sega describes as a mysterious new work. So one of the things that's kind of become, I would say almost like, well, it's become commonplace with these mini systems, is to release something that was never released before. So with the Super Nintendo Classic that Nintendo did, they put Star Fox 2 on there.
Correct.
And then the first time the Sega Genesis, the Genesis Mini came out, they put Tetris, and they put a new fan port of Darius on there.
Yes.
So this time we'll probably get, I don't know if it'll be another fan port or something unreleased, but we're going to get something kind of cool included in there. I also want to know what arcade games.
So let's
to
talk about what this is going to cost real quick. This is going to cost, what is it, 10,000 yen for the Mega Drive Mini 2, which is about $75 US, because somehow finally the dollar got stronger against the yen, which has never happened in my lifetime. Now it got like 20% stronger somehow. So it's $75. Doesn't mean it's going to cost. Doesn't mean the US one's going to cost $700. They can still charge you $100. But the Genesis Mini was 80, I believe.
I believe it was 80, so that makes sense.
It would make sense, but there's been inflation past couple
Yeah.
years, past year, because of the pandemic. And then the add-on is going to cost about $34.35 US for that, for the CD / 32X add-on. So, which probably could be $50 here. They might just say, well, it'll be $50 to do that. Which again, that's 4,500 yen, by the way. That's about $34 US. Again, totally cosmetic add-on. You don't need it. If you're a crazy collector, you get it. Sega's going to Sega. It would be nice to give you extra games somehow on, like, I don't know, a little card. I have no idea, but it's just plastic, goes in a landfill, whatever. So I guess my question, Ian, is that we don't know what these games are going to be, and we don't know what's the amount of crossover these 50 games versus the original.
I don't think there's going to be crossover, and I think that's why they're adding Sega CD. And like I said, this is something that I haven't really seen discussed, but they straight up say arcade games. So I have a feeling that this is going to be
independent.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a separate thing. I think it's going to be independent. I think it's going to have I would expect it to have, a handful of Genesis games, but I think it's going to be more Sega CD focused. And arcade games,
or 32X maybe too.
Maybe 32X. They didn't say anything about 32X games, but yeah, that's possible. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some overlap, but I also don't think that's the intention.
It looks like they don't make the Genesis Mini anymore. You can't buy it new anymore.
Right.
So, because it's been 2.5 years, Pat math. So, it would be weird to me, Ian, in this day and age, to put out something like this and not have the Golden Axe,
Sure.
have the 3 Sonic.
No, if the
games
other
and
one's not
Knuckles.
available, then I guess you could see this as a replacement and a small
That's what I
upgrade.
mean.
But if they really want people who already own the first one to buy it, I think they would have to go unique. We'll see.
At least, but are all 50 going to be unique, or is it going to be like 35 out of 50? That's what I mean. Like,
Right.
I can see them doing not all unique. If they really wanted to get people, we're going to be like, hey, if we're not going to make the first anymore, you're going to get all the original games because we own the rights just about all of them. It doesn't cost us, and you're going to get all these new ones.
Right.
So maybe it would be like 80 games total. Because because obviously you're gonna be interesting no matter what's in here. I never picked one up.
No, I mean it'll totally be dependent on what's in there.
You got the review copy. I never picked one up. I almost bought one. I don't know why. I forgot why I didn't, because I have all the other minis. Well, no, I don't have the PlayStation one because that's garbage. The PlayStation one is absolutely useless.
That's trash.
I didn't even buy one when they were clearance for $20. I was like, I don't know why I want this. That's how I knew it was getting better. I wasn't just hoarding stuff. I was like, I don't want this.
That's good.
Thing.
I'm proud of you.
I got the turbo one. What do you say?
Proud of you.
Yeah. Oh, you're proud of me. Got it.
That's what I said.
So what else would you want to see on here from the Sega CD universe that would be interesting?
Oh, I don't really care.
I think that'll be a conversation. Some of the other working design games.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I did. I know you think I'm like a huge. This is not something I'm going to rush out to buy. If there's a review unit, I'll check it out because the first one was good. No, I mean, but I already said what I would like to see is Snatcher. If Snatcher's on there, I will buy it. I will absolutely buy it.
That's the only
Snatcher.
one.
Popful Mail would be another one. KO Flying Squadron, if you want to put it on there. I don't even think it's that great of a shooter, but that's the stuff that would get me interested.
I think they're going to put some more.
I would like to see Time Gale.
Time Gal?
Yeah, I'd like to see Time Gale.
I always heard about that one. I never played it.
It's a laser disc game.
I'm looking.
I like
it'd be
those.
funny. I'm looking at it right now. It'd be funny as hell if they got Night Trap on there. It's never. I don't think it's going to happen. It'd be funny as hell. Wouldn't it, if they got Night Trap on there?
Yeah.
How about Final Fight CD? Oh,
Sure.
best home version, Ian.
Yeah, I mean that would be neat.
I'm just looking at the shelf. What we got there?
Put the CNC Music Factory shit on there.
But you want to
crisscross.
Put Marky Mark on
Marky
there.
Mark make a video.
Power Rangers, those shitty first year games. The
Kids on the job.
That awful boxing game in black and white with 3 fights in it.
You do realize that we didn't talk about this. Guys at Limited Run, I like you. But that's getting a release.
The boxing game's getting a re-release.
Yes.
Okay. That game was just like,
Yeah, no,
wow,
they
you're seeing a video-
announced it.
You're seeing a video on the screen, but it's like way less interaction than something like Night Trap. Like way less interaction.
Yes.
You're literally just hitting arrows like the Power Rangers games and hitting buttons when it tells you to. And that's all you're doing on that game there. All right. I think they're gonna surprise you. I think you're gonna see some of the later Genesis games that are maybe uncommon that'll show up on here. Just because it's like, why not? I'm not saying you're going to get, Splatterhouse 2 and 3, but something along that line might be nice, because it was out a few years later, the Genesis 2 / Mega Drive 2. You're talking, you're getting into like the early to mid 90s. So it's like, games from like 92, 93, 94, 95, later Genesis games. I'm just spitballing. That could be nice. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that.